General liability is important because it's something that comes up for all businesses. Typically, what we're looking for is damage of potential loss of property damage or bodily injury from a third party. So there are a couple of different kinds. There's the premises and the ongoing operations. This is during when you're doing the work at the on the insured site, and then there's the completed operations. That's once your work is done. And typically, when we're looking to be additional insured, it's contractual risk transfer from one party to another by form of a contract. And in doing so, we want to make sure that there is protection against each party in the negotiation. So when we're thinking in terms of a general contractor who's doing the building, and they're assuming the risk downstream from the owner, the architect, and they're going to pass the risk downstream to their other parties, which would be subcontractors. And so we want to make sure that they have additional insured wording. That is basically defense that you will be covered under the policy. What waiver of subrogation, that's don't come back after me. Don't back after me after a loss. And then the one primary non-contributory, your insurance will respond first and mine will not contribute. These are the typical wordings that are necessary in order to protect a general contractor. So we want to make sure that you're checking your subcontractors' policies or your certificates, and that you have the right language in your contract, so that your the owner or the architect on the project can be named as an additional insured. What we want to do is make sure that we're limiting our liability and transferring our risk. There's a difference between indemnity and insurance. Indemnity is basically what you're responsible for, and insurance is a contract where you're covering. In both cases, it's important to make whole. That's what the goal is, to make whole.